I'm surprised none of these videos like got tagged for sexual content yet. I mean, just look at this. Sasuke Showcase, baby. So, here we go. I'm not Tasmaning this girl. I got her to max OB, and that's it, cuz I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. So, Sasuke, of course, being the breaker from Kill la Kill. She's very similar to Roy with her kit, and of course, I covered this already in the buff video, but I'm also gonna cover it in this one since this is, of course, her actual showcase. So her skill is 2200% water damage physical, 8-second cooldown, 2200 break. Normal art is 16,000% water damage physical, increased break power by 250. Not anything less, not anything more, 250. During enemy arts, break 4,000. And then her true art that literally goes off of the freaking actual text. Like, bro, what type of localization is this? Her true art is 40,000% water damage physical, high chance of freezing enemy, increase all SAS element resistance by 100% for 20 seconds, except faint, 8,500 break. So apparently people were telling me that this increase all SAS elements by 100% for 20 seconds actually doesn't apply to your teammates. It only applies to her, which is kind of like whatever. So since she's a breaker, we're running the breaker setup on her. We got Spirit Spear right here. The Spirit Spear gives you art gen plus break power as a 5-star physical attack weapon. We also have Lost Arms on here as well to increase our break power too. And then I also decided to put on the Nudist Beach battle uniform because I thought it was a pretty good 4-star heal, and why not use it since it's brand new and it just came out with Kill la Kill. So what other event to take on than, of course, the Rags event. I haven't done this event in like probably dead ass like 6 months. It's been a while since I've done the Rags event, so I decided to take on this for one simple reason, that this right here is an event that requires you to break the boss. So we're gonna try to do just that. Now, of course, we're gonna be spamming Sasuke's true art, not normal art, her true art, because that gives the most break power. We're not trying to time it with Rags's true art. Now, I actually think that Rags, if I remember correctly, doesn't he start off with a normal art instantly? I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure he does, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. We have to see. But yeah, overall though, Sasuke, not really anything crazy. I'm not even max Tasmaning her because I don't think she's really worth it. Max LB is already good enough, or whenever you at least able to get the 5-star physical and 5-star defense slot, you know, you don't really have to raise her any more than that if you don't want to. One thing I will note, however, is that you see these crits right here. These are all from Sasuke because she has an ability that increases her crit chance, which I think it's by like what, 30-50% maybe. So she's critting a lot, which is pretty nice. It's definitely nice, you know, it's really solid, but it's not anything crazy when, you know, you have units like Vox. Oh shit, we're not even in Mega Drive. Oh lord. Well, actually, that doesn't matter too much. So we're gonna instantly start doing all of our shenanigans, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, as long as we got the boy Thetis here, we should be perfectly fine. Now, one thing I will say, however, is that so this is what we doing, huh? So one thing I will say is that the Rags right here is that he needs to be break resist down. And I think without break resist, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to do this, but hopefully I'll be able to do it all right at least. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure I need some break resist down to really do this like that. And also we got True Nightmare stance going off. Oh lord. Okay, so the way how you counter this if you're a new player is that you use a taunt tank and you use a defense up or something that reduces damage. So Thetis automatically has damage mitigation just on him. So Thetis should instantly reduce this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see right there, you see Thetis didn't take no damage, and neither did Rimuru, because Thetis is instant damage mitigation with Mega Drive passive, and then of course Thetis is just broken AF. I actually don't think True Nightmare goes through Thetis's true art barrier, because I think it is what, 15,000 damage, right? And Thetis's true art barrier is 30,000, or is it 20,000? It's 20,000, right? I think it is 20,000. I can't actually see it because the text goes off screen. So as you can see right here, we aren't doing that well on the break. Like if I was using someone like Platina, I could have already broke this boss, you know, 3 times over. If I was using someone like Duke, even Duke would have just instantly broke this boss too. So there's a lot of things. Also, I'm using the wrong freaking 4-star defense slot. I just now realized that, but it's fine. I mean, we should still be able to get through this, no problem, as long as Thetis keeps his barrier up. But yeah, we also shouldn't have any problems doing damage to this fight once it finally break it, because everybody here does some decent damage, including Sasuke. Once Sasuke breaks, Sasuke I think gets a damage boost as well. So we should be perfectly fine. We got another True Nightmare stance coming through. Let me tell you, bro, this unit is not the greatest. She's really not, and it sucks because the only time you see the break bar jump is whenever I use Lost Arms, and that's kind of saying something because she has 8,500 break. Lost Arms I think has like what, like 3,500 or something like that. So I don't know, it's getting like heavily fucked. All right, so the break bar is about to go down. We should be able to kill whenever, as soon as it breaks. Of course, there could be a chance that we can't. can't, but I highly doubt that. I'm pretty sure we're going to be perfectly fine with the break, because you see right here, we're about to break them right now. If we actually break them during this True Nightmare stance, this is going to be okay, but not the greatest, because yeah, I don't want to do that, but we may have to. It depends if this breaks, and yeah, it broke. Okay, well, we should be fine still, because we should be able to get some True Arts off and possibly even a normal art off with Mako. It just depends. We'll see right here. We're going to use our normal art with, of course, Sasuke, and then we're going to use Mako's normal art. And yeah, that's okay damage. I forgot how much damage or how much health. This guy has 200, or not 200, good lord. I almost said 200 million. This guy has, I think, 2 million HP if I'm not mistaken. So we also have barrier up with Thetis, so we should be perfectly fine with him taking this brunt of damage. And I actually heavily overestimated the amount of damage we had on this team. We probably actually could kill if everybody had their True Arts up and all that before we broke the boss. But yeah, I mean, it's decent. It's nothing crazy. You definitely wouldn't want to do this though if like you're playing with like actually trying to do this event, because the longer you take to beat Rags, like kind of the harder it becomes to an extent. So we've almost broken them again. Depending on how many True Arts we have during this depends on how much damage we can do. I'm pretty sure once I click this button it's almost gonna break. Okay, never mind, it's not actually that close to breaking. So yeah, once we have Sasuke's normal art again, or True Art, we should be able to do enough damage to kill. It also depends if Sasuke crits. If Sasuke can crit during it, we're gonna have some pretty fun times, but if not, then yeah, it's gonna be a yikes for me, fam, personally. So this should break right here, and if it breaks, then we should be able to get Mako's normal art off again, and then also Thetis's True Art too, plus Rimuru True Art right here. We're gonna see, we got some crits right there. That's some decent damage from Sasuke, definitely. You saw right there, there wasn't anything too crazy, but it was some decent damage. Health bar definitely went down with that. And overall, we're pretty good. Also, my Thetis got stunned while putting up his barrier, so that kind of sucks, because he's back in True Nightmare stance, and he's targeting Sasuke this time. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is fine. It's fine. We're good. Okay, we got another break. We got Goku Uni coming through. We should, depending on how many True Arts and stuff we get, be able to kill right here. If we can get Sasuke's True Art, then it should be game. Actually, no, probably not, because he's going to put up his barrier before she could even do all of her damage, which sucks because, bruh, you know, being a breaker and also doing... Okay, never mind. Good damage. But wait, who's he targeting now? He's targeting Mako? Bro, are you serious? Actually, he didn't put up his defense stuff, so we may be able to actually break the little bubble or whatever, the bar that he has. So yeah, boom, we got it. So that took a very long time and I really do mean a very long time. It was like, I don't know, I'm guessing 10 minutes, 8 minutes possibly for the run. Or was it more than that? Because I don't know if it may have been more than that. Yeah, 10 minutes and 28 seconds. Now, of course, that could have been cut down if I brought someone like, I don't know, some type of attacker with me, but I decided to go with this because this would be more consistent. Overall, Sasuke ain't really it, Chief. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean, man. You have better breakers. She's literally an upgraded Roy. You can use it for damage on like a mono water team if you want to, but even then there's better options. I'm pretty sure Weaver with Vox can out damage this, or Weaver with any type of crit buff. So yeah, overall, not too happy about Sasuke. Still pretty weak. I don't think she's that great. Breaker in the game is still Fozy, Platino, Duke, all of them. So but that's it, guys. Thank you all for coming out. I gotta go record a Should You Summon because a banner just got announced. Or not announced, but it dropped like last night or something. So I gotta go do that. So yeah, pray for me because that video is probably gonna come out before this.